Hi, this is Michael Gillis with the Gillies Team at RE/MAX Legacy. If you're considering selling your home, you should go into that appointment with the real estate agent prepared. Today I'm going to go through 6 questions that you should be asking during that listing interview that too often don't get asked. Question number 1 seems obvious, but all too often it's not asked. And it's as simple as how many homes have you sold in the last year? What that's going to tell you is how active is that agent in the market? Are they selling 1 or 2 homes? Which is going to bring up some questions about how involved they are in the market and how well they can provide advice. Or are they selling a whole lot of homes? And then inside of that question, ask the agent how many they've sold in your community. If everything they're selling is 2 counties away, they may be a great agent, but they may not have the experience they need right there in your community to give you the advice that you need. The second question that you should ask the agent is, of the listings that they list, what percentage of them actually sell? So this is critical because if someone is listing, say, 20 or 30 homes a year, which would be a really productive real estate agent, but they're only selling 15 or 20 of those 30, then you have to ask, well, what's happening to where half to a third of those homes are being listed but not sold? And so you want to look at that ratio and make sure that if that agent is taking a listing, that they're doing everything they can to make sure that it gets sold. The third thing is, what is their list price to sold price ratio? So similar to the last one, it's a percentage, and the question is, when you list something, are you getting 95% of what you asked? Are you getting 96, 97%, or are you even lower? Are you getting, are you getting 92 or 93%? That's going to tell you about a number of different things. One, it's going to tell you how well are they doing their pricing. 2, it's going to say how well are they marketing the home. Are they getting the traffic that they need to be able to get the home sold quickly and for top dollar? So make sure you ask that question. That's a really important thing to understand that just all too often people don't know to ask. The next thing, number 4, is what's the average time that it takes you to sell a listing as the agent and the market to sell a listing. That's critical. Again, it tells you a lot about what the agent is doing to market the home, to get it the exposure that it needs, and how are they doing next to their competition. If the market on average is taking about 30 days to sell a home in your price range, and that agent's selling a home on average in 2 weeks, they're probably doing a great job. On the flip side, if they're taking 90 days in a market where most things are taking 30 days, then there's some further questions that need to be asked there. The 5th question is, what is your advertising budget? Marketing a home is a real thing, and it should be more than just putting a listing into the MLS. There are websites that need to be advertised on, and that doesn't mean that your listing is just there, but what is that agent doing to make sure that you're getting great exposure on that website? Ask them about their marketing budget, ask them where it's being spent, and make sure that there actually is an advertising and a marketing plan. Doing the data entry into the MLS, of course, is part of what that agent needs to do to get your home exposure, but if that's all they're doing, there may be a piece of the puzzle that's missing. The 6th thing, and the final question here, is what is your plan for follow-up when someone inquires about my house? What you'll find is that in a lot of cases, an agent has an inquiry, say, from Zillow.com. It goes to their email, and they can respond to it as soon as they finish an appointment or whenever they're able to actually get to that email. The tough thing there is if you look at studies on online consumers, you've got to find a way to get back to that consumer as soon as possible. MIT did a study and said that you need to get back to that person within 5 minutes, which is really hard to do. And so you've got to ask that agent, what's your plan to make sure that you're getting back to these people that want information on my home within 5 minutes? And a lot of times it takes a combination of technology, manpower, and a real plan to make sure that happens. So you want to make sure that you're not losing out on some of those really hot inquiries, people that want information on your home, because the agent doesn't have a plan. We have a sheet that I'd be happy to share. It's 25 questions that you should be asking your agent. Give me a call or shoot me an email if you'd like access to that. I'd love to send it to you. And it gives you answers to those questions answered by us here at the Gillies Team. So call us, send us an email. We'd be happy to send that to you. And if there's any other questions that we can help answer about listing your home, we'd be happy to do that as well. Thanks.